Hey YouTube, Turbo for here again, and this is going to be another bandos guide. Like I did one with the whip. Now this is going to be how to do it with a Godsword. So here I've just gotten my kill count. Before I get to anything, just going to say something about the kill count. It's better to get it in a very populated world so the spawns respawn faster, and then when you're ready to go to bandos, the boss, or whatever the fucktard is, Grad or whatever, go to a less populated world, so after you kill him you have more time to kill the sergeants before he spawns. Like I'm in world 24, I got my kill count in 2. I don't know why the fuck I was in 2. But yeah, this is my inventory, my Godsword. I have my Ancient Mace on because it's my bandos item, and my Zami D'hide because it's my Zamorak item. You only need Zamorak and bandos basically as your god items. I have my Godsword, super attack and strength, Saradom and brew, and super restore. This is basically my super defense, but this fucking Sarah brew has HP and whatever, and prayer pots just in case. Didn't forget my hammer this time, thank fucking god. My telly tab out, and a full war tortoise full of food. You could do it with a terror bird. I've done it plenty of times with a terror bird. I actually don't usually use tortoises because they're like 8k and I'm a fucking Jew. But you could do it with a tortoise, and if you have 98 summoning, you can use a pack yak, because fuck that thing's fucking ballin'. Anyway, after you have your kill count, make sure your auto retaliate's off, by the way. When you have your kill count, I get my kill count near the Zamorak entrance. After you have your kill count, run west with your bandos item on. That's very important. And you come to the bandos store, use your hammer on it. Oh, I didn't say my inventory. Haha. Fuck, I think there's someone. Oh, there's someone soloing here. Fuck! Oh, shit, I have to hop. Oh, they're whipping. Yay! Anyway, I'll just do this now. I use Varrock Helm and Skirt because it has prayer bonus. You can use like Torag's Helm and Torag legs or Dark legs or whatever. But I use Zami D'hide just because it's convenient, and you do need a range top because, or else the fucking mage asshole in there will rape you. I use a Fury, you can use a Glory. I use a skill cape, you can use a fire cape or an obsidian cape, even a legends cape, because I did that welfare video and I used a legends cape. Best gloves, I use Barrow's gloves, D boots, and when I solo I wear a ring of wealth because, contrary to popular belief, everyone's like, you're fucking stupid, ring of wealth don't help in God Wars. They don't help when you're in loot share or coin share. And that motherfucker almost just died. I have to hop anyway because this would be a pointless kill if I killed him, because he has like no HP left. Anyway, but I use Ring of Wealth when I solo because it actually does help. The only time I wear like a warrior ring is when I'm in a team and loot share, coin share, because that's when it doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, I have to hop, so. Okay, I found a world. It's like everyone wants to solo bandos today. Anyway, like I said, find a world with a low population so the spawns in here are slower. And if you can, try to find a world with a good ping thing, whatever, because JaGeX added that to the world select page. The lower it is, the better it is. So like, World 52, I'm in New York, 81 ping I think it was. This is good. Okay, so going in, actually I'll say the Godsword thing now. You can use all Godswords here, but there's a different like strategy for each one. Armadillo Godsword, that's pretty fucking straightforward. You spec twice with that. If you have a bandos Godsword, if you want you could spec with it. I generally don't. I usually bring a specking weapon, D-Haley preferably, because that motherfucker takes up 2 spaces and it works. Sarah Godsword you could use as an alternate method of healing. You only spec when you need health. And if you wanted to do, and if you were going to do that, just turn and spec one of the sergeants, because they have you have a better chance of hitting them than you do specking him. Zamorak Godsword I would definitely not recommend specking with in here. I'd bring a D Haley to spec with, but that's just another inventory space. Unless you have a bandos Godsword, that is your bandos item, so you'd be wielding that, and the D Haley would be where my Godsword is. Anyway, so yeah, make sure you have your run on your auto retaliate off. You pot up in this order. If you have a super defense, you don't have to do this. You can just do super attack, strength defense. But if you are doing a Saradomin brew, you should know that you do the brew, the restore, the attack, and the strength. So your stats are like this. I don't know why defense is so much higher than those, but anyway. And the brews are good because you get your HP that much higher. So you brew up, you pot up, and then if you're wielding your ancient mace, that's the last thing you do. So pray protect from melee, protect item, and piety if you can. That's what the pots are for, the prayer pots. And then wield your Godsword, oh fucker, and go in. Ow. For some reason I wait to hit I wait to hit once before I spec. I'm weird, I know. Let's go! Wow. Fuck you, I hit zeros with both my specs. And then I hit a regular 45, that's awesome. And generally the whole stay alive thing, eat when you have to, and you should be fine. I've done 3 solos in a trip with this setup before, so, but that was barely, like, I killed the fucker, waited for him to drop, picked it up, and then I had to telly. But do this a couple times and you'll pretty much get used to it. So, but since you do have 3 prayers on, watch your prayer closely, because you do not want your prayer to go out here. Because if you're not praying protect from melee, he will punch a fucking 60, and that isn't fun. Shit. And yeah, eat basically when you can, because you don't want to die. Okay, and once Grardor dies, pray mage and take out the mage sub-boss. I think that's a rune. Yeah, I got a rune longsword. So, yeah, that's basically it. Had a solo bandos with a Godsword. Comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you have to do. After the mage fucking sub-boss is dead, pray range, blah blah blah. So, thanks for watching. Peace out.